Hello guys, and welcome back for another Q&T price prediction analysis video. And at the time of this recording, Q&T continues to see further breakdown moves, and we have now lost a significant key area of support that lies between the 113.9 and the 68.7 mark. And on today's update video, I will be discussing the potential scenarios that can play out after losing that key area of support, and also give you the worst case scenarios. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video here on the weekly chart by first focusing on my long-term perspective of the chart, I still maintain that we got our bear market lows back in 2022 and started a very impulsive bounce over here in a move that peaked above the 229 mark, completing the formation of these larger AD12 count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of these wave 2, whose minimum target areas I have marked on the charts using these red target area, an area that lies between the 113.9 and the 62.4 mark, which is an area that we have not fully maximized. And you can see that from the highs we made above the 229 mark to the lows that we made in the formation of these wave 2, the market was down more than 78.07%. And at some point we saw a reaction of this target area starting this bounce to the upside, which now seems to be much of a corrective structure, giving us a high above the 172 mark in what I was expecting to be the start of an impulsive bounce in the formation of these wave 3. And for now, I'm still giving the bulls the benefit of doubt, expecting that we are going to continue holding above the low we made in the formation of this wave 2, above the 50.8 mark. And as long as we continue holding above that significant low, there's a very high chance that we can see higher prices in the formation of these wave 3 in the next coming weeks, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the fib extension from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and on so doing I get a minimum target area for this wave 3 on the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the 360.3 mark as our minimum target area. So that means that there's a very high chance that QNT can easily give us an aggressive bounce to the upper side in the next coming days, as long as we continue holding above the 50.8 mark in the next coming days. But if by any chance we continue seeing further breakdown moves, maybe as a result of the tariff wars that have been going on, and maybe at some point we lose the 50.8 mark, there's a very high chance that QNT is going to invalidate this additive structure that I have here on the chart, and maybe at some point give us a reset of the bear market lows that we made below the 40 mark. And if that plays out, then I will be watching for new bear market lows before we can start another impulsive bounce, possibly taking us to new all-time highs. So for now, we need to pay attention to the low that we made above the 50.8 mark, because that is an area that we need to continue seeing QNT holding, and we need to see the bulls get back into the market and push the price even higher in the next coming days before we get our worst case scenario of giving us a reset of the bear market lows. Here on the 4-hour chart, you can also see that we lost a key area of support on this 1-2 setup that I was observing from the lows we made on the 4th of November, where you can see that I have been saying that we need to continue holding between the 68.7 and the 113.9 mark. And at some point this week, we saw a break to the lower side of this target area, and we are just about to get a reset of the lows we made on the 4th of November. So that means that we are just about to fully invalidate this additive structure over here, and that is the reason as to why I'm saying that there's a very high chance that we can easily get the worst case scenario here on the QNT chart by getting a reset of the bear market lows below the 40 mark if the bulls don't get back into the market. So that is the roadmap that I'm expecting QNT to follow for the next coming days, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will ensure you stay up to date.